Since everybody didn't hate my last video enough, I decided to make a video about my video game collection. So, why would you hate on a video game collection? Well, I'm a dirty, scummy reseller. And I haven't bought a lot of video games for a long time, so this is what's left. This room is stuff I did have listed on eBay, but didn't sell for a long time, so I think I'm gonna just take it all to flea market and sell it. That's that. I sell stuff on eBay, and also I've got a few stands at what you might call a flea market or a vendor mall, where I just tag stuff and they sell it for me. So I do have a Sega Genesis box only there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. There's a PS3, and I got a bunch of broken ones. These are all broken consoles here. That's all I got left is just broken stuff selling on eBay for parts or repair. PS2 sports games by the bundle. Yeah. I do have a bunch of Super Famicoms all packed up in there. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we got left for games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. That's, kind of cool. Bunch of PSP games. Nothing really excited on PS1. I mean, THPS. Not bad. Some Wii workout games. Yep. Rest in peace, Alex. Madden 2003 on GameCube. Star Wars Battlefront. That's a game that I always bought anywhere I saw it. I honestly expected it to go up in value. I remember whenever Battlefront 2 was like $40 on original Xbox, maybe even like $60 at one point. And then after the Battlefront remake came out, that price never went over like $20 again, which is amazing to me. I mean, it's still a fantastic game. I got these brand new in box Atari home computer games. I might open one of these up for a video just to piss some people off. I better check how much they're worth. Some DVDs. Yes, not bad. That's probably the only good thing up here. Nope. Oh no, the Socrates. The precious Socrates. Ever seen one of those? This GameCube doesn't work. It's another broken system. That's about it for in here. And the back room. None of the stuff's been listed on eBay. Most of it is not worth the trouble. It's all destined for the flea market. Maybe by the end of the year, I might have most of it gone, hopefully. There are a few things I don't intend to sell. The only thing I can think of immediately being a Atari that I have, not this is the Texas Instrument, but I do have an Atari at home that's been signed by the creator of Combat. So that's pretty cool. And I mean, I don't really have a way to verify that. I didn't take a picture of him signing it, so it's really only valuable to me. I don't know why I got the camera on the hubcaps. So yeah, most of my games are in these boxes here. These pine boxes that I always took to flea markets, and they fit perfectly on a fold-out table. They have ridges, so they stack inside each other and they don't move. And they also sit on top of a table and they don't move. And you can stack them and store them and move them. So PlayStation 2, obviously, I have a lot of PlayStation 2 games. This whole stack is PlayStation 2, except for these PS1 games right up here. Which, by the way, fun fact, PS1 games are super heavy. You fill up a box of these, it's like 3 or 4 times heavier than any other box full of games. Here's the, premium PS2 games here. Guitar Hero. Nothing good. I'm not going to go through all of these, but just, so you know. This is PS2 games. This might be a little more difficult. Okay. There's PS2 games. And you're just going to have to trust me that there's PS2 games under that one because I'm not moving it. Sega Genesis games. The only cartridge game that you basically can't give away. I mean, obviously there's a demand for the good ones, but yeah, I mean, so Super Nintendo sports games you can sell at $3 or $5 a piece and people will buy them. But Sega Genesis sports games, even at $2 a piece, nobody usually will come in and buy them all. I mean, I don't price them that cheap, but you know, yeah, I got some for $2 or $3 a piece at flea markets, and they're not all selling. Original Xbox games. At least half of them were sports games, of course. There is a Halo 2, woohoo. Yeah, I mean, these will be hard to get rid of. And, I mean, I don't want to just sell them at like a quarter a piece, 50 cents a piece. I am trying to get like, you know, well, maybe I'll sell some of the sports games for 50 cents a piece, but maybe I'm trying to get like $1 to $3 for most of them. Maybe $5 for a Halo 2. Yeah, most of these would be under $5. Oh, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down. Oh no, here's what's left of the Nintendo games. Hardly anything. We got the Mario. We got some. It's always sports games, of course, and then Nintendo had a lot of like game show or board game type games. Yeah, and so yeah, Super Nintendo's pretty much gone. Like I said, I do have a few games at the flea market, and I've got maybe 100 of my best games at a comic book store in town, but yeah, that's it. But I do have a bunch of limited run games for PS4, which I bought only to resell, only to hold on for the value, but I probably will sell them soon. Let's see. PS1 games are pretty hard to sell. Yeah, nothing special. If I had to pick my favorite here, like maybe BioShock Infinite, or actually probably the Stick of Truth. It's one of my all-time favorite games for sure. All right, and we have Wii and a couple GameCube games. So yeah, there's the GameCube collection. I mean, I do have at least 11 copies of Wii Fit. So there's that. Yeah, there's the good stuff. That's what you guys wanted to see right there. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, this replay at one time was getting $2.99 for that. You can have them all for $2. Plus shipping. Okay. Alright. And, yeah, 360. Can't really think of anything special to say about these. They're 360 games. I do have some good ones, but no rare ones. And there's, original Xbox. Yeah, and that's it. I used to have 16 boxes just packed full of games. Plus, of course, extra boxes of PS2 games. And now we're reduced to 10. And most of them are not anywhere near full. Yeah, I mean, I used to have probably $20,000 worth of video games, and that was in, let's say, like 2013, 2014 money. So I mean, that stuff's, a lot of it's tripled in value since then. And you ask, why did I sell them all? I mean, one, that's, you know, the name of the game. That's why I was in it. I like video games to play, but I do like money a little more. And I sold most of my video games to buy cars. Video games will always go up in value, but there's no real reason to expect them to jump drastically in the near future. They'll just go up steadily. Cars in the near future, electronic vehicles are going to be the new standard. So I do expect gasoline powered vehicles to jump up in value sometime in the next 5 or 10 years. So yeah, sell your video games, get cars. I started this channel only to promote my car channel. But no, I can make some entertaining gaming videos. Maybe not this one. You know, yeah. I may be buried with a copy of Madden 2003 for PS2.